Have we spilt the tea yet?
Now we are streaming.
Okay, we are now streaming. Okay, welcome everybody to session 7 of the Sworn Souls. Actually, let me get this volume down a little bit.
What happened to the frame rate?
It already dropped.
64%.
Impressive.
We're just that awesome.
Some announcements is all of the links are down in the description as usual. Russell and his brother-in-law and potentially a friend are videoing themselves playing Raft, a video game on their computers. I don't know much about it, but that will be uploaded on Wednesday. I don't remember what time. But if you want to watch that, they're a bunch of weirdos playing a game of Raft. It is called Adventures from Kal'Jaru. So that is going on. Tomorrow we have a blog post about the Akarava. For those who want to know what the heck that is. You guys have not met it. I have not planned this because you are going to meet it.
Maybe.
You just want to talk about it?
I just want to get it out there because I didn't have anything else to write about. But yeah, that will be posting tomorrow around 7 o'clock. I'm pretty sure those are all of the announcements. So let's jump into our session tonight. Last we left off, yes, I was like, okay, which session was last? Okay, last we left off, the adventures from the Sworn Souls had to, what's a good word for it? They diverted a ambush on Long Route before they could attack him.
Eventually writing long route.
Huh?
Eventually
Yes.
writing long route.
Yes. Ferdinand dropped out of Long Route's branches trying to find the statues that were up in there. The negotiations happened. The terms were met, and the group decided to head out back to Quan because they were no longer needed at the logging community. Getting back to Quan, they walked into a celebration that seems to have been going on for several days now. Most of the people there were drunk and just celebrating the success of bringing back 4 of the Soul Sworn from the Herwell Keep. And then you guys added your statue to the line, making a total of 5 of the 8 Soul Sworn that went missing. You guys rested for the night, and we pick up on the 20-something of
8th.
Numbers.
Either 28th or 29th.
It is the 29th. The 29th of Westnall. I think you put the day that we end on, and I put the day that we wake up on.
Good to know. Now he'll be one day ahead.
Yes. So yes, the 29th of Westnall. The winter solstice is 9 days away from now. Which is not like huge deal, but it is celebrated quite a bit, especially up how far north you guys are. Like you guys are way up there, right there, to be exact. So yes, we wake up on the 29th of Westnall. What would you like to do? You have been given the week off. Most likely also into the winter solstice. So 9 days to rest, rejuvenate, and find
Santa Claus?
not Santa Claus.
Oh.
We don't have Santa Claus. We have Mr. Moroz.
Oh yeah.
Close enough.
And that isn't until the 18th of Yevnak. So that's almost a month away.
But Christmas is coming.
Kana's Day. Not Christmas, Kana's Day.
Good to know.
Sadly, we'll not line up in game with Chris. Well, actually, the rate we're going, it might. With how often we have this campaign.
Right. Oh. Yes. What color would you like?
I think it was red.
We decided that for your valiant efforts in diverting it, you get the inspiration this week.
No, just him. We all spent it, but only one person gets it a session.
Yeah. Next time I'll do better about putting it on the group chat, but
It was because of those stupid pumpkins.
Yeah, it wasn't worth it. We all
It
failed
was
anyways.
for 2 of them.
3 pumpkins.
I can do an extra push-up.
Yes, that was Russell's other argument. He said Fernan should have the inspiration because he can now do 2 push-ups.
Well, I couldn't do one to begin with. Now I can do one. That's why I fell out of the long route in
Yes.
the first place.
Then it was like in 4 or something like that. Okay, so what would you like to do?
I'm mainly going to be working on finishing my spell stick.
Okay. Actually, first things first. I was like, what was I planning? Oh yeah. So you guys go into the main hall. Is that what I called it?
The I don't know,
Gathering hall.
food court.
The dining hall. That's what I called it. I was like, it's something hall. Yes, you guys go into the dining hall where they are serving a pretty good breakfast. You see a lot of the people from yesterday are hungover. You don't see.
Deco?
No, you do see Deco. He is. He doesn't look very hungover. He handles his
Liquor very well.
his alcohol very well.
Here I was hoping he'd be passed out on a table.
No, what's her name? Toki. That's her name. You do not see Toki, but you do see your sister, who is Toki's guard. Also, your father is sitting at the table. They're having a good conversation. Usually, your dad is really busy. This time of year, training people and stuff. But yeah, they're both sitting there. You see a lot of people. Like I said, they're kind of hungover, but there's just a lot of people celebrating with a good breakfast, nice, hot, like a mush porridge type thing, because it is frigid outside.
I'm gonna grab some food and go say hi to Dad.
Okay. So you make your way over to your family, and he looks over at you, and with his contagious smile, he looks at you. Oh, it's good to see you, Adam. Welcome back. Heard about the success, even though we're not supposed to know about it. Welcome back, and congratulations. Have a seat. Have a seat.
Pleasure to. I haven't seen you in forever.
It's
been what? 5 months now?
Yes, it's been a while. Yes.
How are the new recruits doing?
They're doing all right. Speaking of new recruits, I actually have a favor to ask of you.
Oh?
Yes, one of them is struggling, but keep it on the down low. Is a very privileged person. So they're not used to, I wouldn't call it failure, but not having it work on the first try. And I know you definitely understand that. But Timetail is not quite grasping summoning.
Right, when do you want me to talk with him?
Whenever you have a moment. I know you are very busy. But he's usually in the training room. Most of his compatriots are here, but I don't see him. But yeah, if you could just talk to him. I know you have an understanding of hexes and different things like that, and the magic, arcane. Maybe
Yes, I do.
maybe summoning isn't right for him, just like it didn't work for you. But we all have our specialties, and I know you'll do great. And you have done amazing here.
Thanks, Pops.
Are we all sitting
You
next
don't
to
need
him?
to say it for me. I can say it myself.
Did you guys follow him?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
We're at a different table. Just eating away.
Well, thank you, Dad. That means a lot.
You're welcome. I'm glad I could help. Is there anything you'd like while you're in town? Are you able to stay for the winter solstice this year?
Yes, I'm not sure if I'll be spending it with the family, but I do plan to visit Mom and the twins soon.
Oh, good, good. I'm sure they'll
Elaine,
love
how are
that.
you doing?
I'm doing great. Toki's not feeling well, as you can imagine, after last night.
I don't have to imagine.
But, yes, she's in bed, so I decided I should come and eat breakfast with everybody. I mean, it is a celebration, why not?
And the rest of the conversation is
Yes.
just me catching up, having a good
Yes,
time.
you have a good conversation with your father and your sister. What are you two doing?
I will go and approach. I will go sit next to Dakol if he's at a table.
Oh, yes. You approach Dakol, and he's got his normal specialty made bowl that is about 3 times bigger than the other bowls that they hand out.
Everyone else's glass bowls.
Yes,
He's got
everybody
a
else has
giant
these
mixing
small
bowl.
bowl, and he's got this huge, like, metal, super decorative.
I'm picturing that one missionary, Return RM missionary movie when he like comes home and he's like, the guy's eating out of a mixing bowl with a giant spoon.
Yes, pretty much. You know that he carved this one himself. It is intricate metal, carved with epic battles that he's had. Very, very intricate. But when you can work with metal as if it was wood, it is very easy.
Yeah, kind of is.
He puts a big spoon in his mouth. Yes, welcome back. Have a seat. Have a seat. And he kind of like pushes a few people out of the way and scoots over a little bit. Now,
Slide in. Used to this kind of behavior.
now, we're going to be having a little bit of a morning meeting after breakfast. A lot of the masters are going to be meeting together to decide how we want to best approach the soul sworn statues. This is kind of a unusual event. It's not often we have people die that have soul sworn. As you know, it is a very high rank in the guild. It is very unlikely for any of them to die.
Oh yes. Very unfortunate to lose them,
Yeah.
and so many all at once.
Yes, it seems strange that it would happen so quickly, so close together. But I'm not one for coming up with theories and whatever the word is. But yes, is there anything I can do for you while you're here?
No, not at the moment, but at some point I do need to replace my gorilla, and I ended up having to sacrifice it against some jungle giants. So,
Jungle giants. Child's play. And he looks over at let me find his name. I want to say it's Vonak. Yes. He looks over at Vonak. Yes, I know jungle giants well. You guys have been around. You know Vonak's like number one is a jungle giant. That he is outfitted with armor and a huge battle axe. And he wielded well.
He not only bought the car, he gave it custom parts.
Yes. You also know that Vonak and Dakhol have a friendly rivalry, kind of. They love duking it out in the battle arenas. Yes, we might be able to find you something. We can take a look after the soul sworn ceremony thingamajigga. I don't know why we have to have ceremonies, but it is a very sacred thing. But this is probably why Bartholomew is the headmaster, not me.
Yes, I understand that. I too would rather act than meet.
Yes. So yes, after that we can probably see to getting you something good. Something monstrous this time.
Oh yes. Of course.
Also, along those lines, we'll need a full report about your mission. Not here, it is still top secret,
Yes.
but we will need a report on
Mission, I don't know what mission.
that. Fernan, how are you doing?
As he's still awkwardly standing there, since all the people were shoved right in front of where he was going to sit. Huh?
How are you doing? I heard you had quite the fall.
Since then, I think I can hold myself up now.
That is good. Have you been working out?
Actually, I have.
Nice. It suits you.
Thank you. Though, too many muscles on this small little frame might be a bit too much.
Too many muscles can never be too much. And you watch his biceps just...
Farnham starts to cower in fear. Since he's definitely
his,
not in a place.
His entire, like, his forearm is about as thick as your thigh. Like, he's a big, big minotaur.
My thigh's not that big.
Exactly. But
it's like
I mean,
probably 4 times the size of my thigh.
Yes. It is, it's good to have you guys back. Especially for a week. It feels like we haven't been able to catch up in months. Seems like.
Farnham starts making his way around the other side of the table finally.
Yes, it is a very long walk to go all the way around, but you and Peace make it around and sit down. You guys, out of the corner of your eyes, the 4 of you, well, technically you, Dakhol, and Peace, are the only, like, anthropomorphic, like, people on this entire table. Most of them are elves, dwarves, humans, halflings. But you 3 stand out. There's a lot of tabaxi, but they are very cliquish and usually stay off in the corner.
That's where I was going to go, but they took my seat before then.
Just like reflect off my rapier. Stupid cats. No, I don't do that.
Oh,
That
they
would
took
be
my
funny.
seat.
Not enough sunlight.
Oh, wait, I
coming
have a
in.
laser
No.
pointer.
Definitely not enough sunlight. But yes, the morning goes on with high spirits, no actual spirits, because most of that was
Confiscated.
confiscated and either gone.
It's been drained.
Yes. But
That had a whole keg.
pretty much. Dakol finishes his bowl and stands up. And it's I have to be going now, but I will see you after the meeting to discuss the plans for the statuette. Bingo's soul spawn. Now, if you'll excuse me, and he grabs his bowl and walks off.
He's been excused.
I still sit there stunned that someone invited me to sit down at their table. A cleric.
Peace is just like, gonna eat that.
What do you?
Still sitting there, bowl in hand, not resting on the table.
Oh, you're the socially awkward kid.
I sure am.
It's when the nerd gets invited to the jocks table.
So true, and I'm like in the midst of all the jocks.
Not so much the nerd, more of the hippie. It's more of the hippie vibe than the nerd vibe.
But there's some nerdish in there.
There's a little nerd, but it's more hippie. I speak to the trees.
And fails miserably.
Peace, everybody.
The trees speak for themselves, boy.
Yes. Is there anything you'd like to do right after breakfast? Usually these morning meeting like things, especially with something this important, you would give it probably an hour at least before they all come and find you.
I'm sticking with Venom for the debriefing.
I run back to the room in order to get the spouse.
I will simply sit down and start carving some wooden masks to restock my 4 that I lost. I believe I said the time to an hour.
It's a short rest.
Yeah.
Short
So yes, I'll just start carving a mask.
Okay, so you get a piece of wood that,
Not a mask, a statuette. I don't know why I said mask. I'm becoming a mask maker now.
I am multi-classing into a different subclass.
Okay, you quickly start carving into it. With your, mental, dang it, what do we call it?
Mental link.
Not mental link, your mind over matter abilities, wood has become way easier. It's almost as if stone has become the texture of wood, and wood is now like almost like a clay that you can easily just scrape away large chunks to create a statue. But yes, you work on that for an hour to get nice detail. Anything else you guys would like to do, or else we're going to jump straight to the debrief?
Nothing to report.
Okay.
Start rolling out the spouse. Sitting on the table.
I got a wood shaving on that.
Oh darn! Oh no!
Peace is sitting there trying to read what I'm reading off.
Armaments, Chapter 2.
AC.
I can't wait until it's finished.
I'm getting some additional help.
You're gonna have to throw that on a blog post.
Oh, absolutely.
The entirety of the spouse.
I threw in the AC, and just because it's practical wisdom, AC, a system for cooling, humidity, ventilation, and temperature in a building. That is exactly what it says, word for word. Definitions, thank you.
Thank you.
But they don't know that because
You
that's
need-
intelligence, not wisdom.
You need to just throw the definition of D&D's AC under there as well.
Yes.
Right. Noun.
The number at which armor
Not
is
noun.
classified.
Anyways,
So, jumping ahead an hour, your statuette is done. You can mark that down that you have a wooden statuette. You know that if you ask for wood, stone, or even metal, they will provide it here at the guild. Gems is it's questionable. They'll give it to you half off. But you've got quite a few gems, if you could even work with them.
I cannot.
Which you cannot.
That'll be a year.
Yes, it'll be a while. Okay, so jumps to the debriefing. You go to the normal meeting area, going back to the back of the guild hall where the meeting is taking place to wait for Dakol to come out. After the hour passes, Dakol does come out. Oh, nice. It is you're very quick on your toes. Now, if you'll follow me to a private room. Why are there no... Okay. I was like, where are all the doors? Found them. So he leads you back through the meeting chamber, goes all the way to the opposite side of it, and then brings you into his personal chambers, past the meeting chamber. He brings you in there. Okay. So, he pulls out the statue and sets it down. We need to break it, apparently. And, yeah, that's about all he told me. Well, all that I remember.
I see.
We need to break it. They're very difficult to break, so preferably somebody with pretty good strength. This is your guys' wing, so I will let you guys decide who among you will break it.
We have a piece.
You have me. Just speaking up out of...
Go for it.
I would love to try and break that thing.
I'm trying to remember where
He's been
all-
drunk on power for too long.
Is there someone
I wanna
specific
push
they
up.
would like us to break it?
Somewhere they would like you to break it, just without people around. That's why I brought you in here.
Oh, okay. Sounds good.
Summoner's Arena after hours.
No, I'd rather do it now.
We don't know if the person will be angry or afraid, or we don't know what. To him, the last thing he will remember is dying. And so, no time has passed for him. So be ready, do not hurt him. Peace, if you could help me restrain if needed, but don't harm.
So you're saying I do get a chance at breaking this thing?
If you would like to,
I
show
thought
us what you've got.
I thought you were
I'm
just
going to cast
joking.
Mage Armor and prepare Tasha's hideous laughter should things seem funny.
Okay.
Alright. I throw it directly against the ground.
Okay. Make an athletics check.
That would
That
be...
was actually really good.
That was really good. But
might
it
actually
still
do-
doesn't help. That's an 18.
18. I'm trying to remember where I put my DCs. I lost them.
You lost all the DC?
So, I think that actually does.
I'm pretty sure that breaks it.
I was like, I think I set it at 18 as the DC. So you try to break it. You look at it. It is a very nice, metal statue. So you take it and you just. And even with your small frame, you are able to get enough force that it smacks against the granite floors and just shatters across the floor.
Turn around in disbelief.
Actually-
Jaw dropping.
Just in case.
Are we sure those pumpkins were worth it?
Guys, I totally did that!
Okay.
Let me just close my jaw for a second. Yes, it seems you did.
So,
I totally am strong!
Okay.
Peace! We should arm wrestle later.
okay.
It didn't make any better. I was seeing if I could get the reflection going, but it's.
day.
What?
It's so small.
Sadly. Okay. Oops, this is divided. So he's got a main chamber, and then like his bedroom is over here, and then he just has like a study.
Peace is back here with him.
I'm in the center,
I'm next to Venom.
so I would be closer to peace. Something like that.
If the Soulsworn seems at all
He
hostile,
can be a horse.
Decol?
Yes.
Put Decol here.
Seems at all hostile.
if the Soulsworn seems at all hostile, I'm casting Tasha's Hideous.
Laughter. Okay.
I'm casting the laughter spell.
So you break it, and a. One second, let me check this one. Okay.
I start
Oh.
saying to everyone, imagine if that fell out of the tree.
Okay. I forgot I
Would have been a
needed to check that.
surprise for the poor animals.
That's 2 for that thinking.
No, the tree probably would have just smashed him again.
Dang,
You
those are
know,
all really
I don't doubt longer.
Okay. So you smash it, and a very tangible vibration sounds through the room. Make a quick wisdom saving throw.
Wow.
Russell.
Wow.
Russell.
I can't believe myself right now. I have my dice out. What is going on
What?
here? Natural 20.
Natural
Whoa.
20. Okay.
The first
Okay.
20 of the night.
Woo! First roll of the night. Oh, never mind. You had a
Second.
good roll. Second roll. They're both good. So as this sound goes off, actually, let me roll for Decol. Yeah, it's fitting. So, standing in front of you is a gnome. He's dressed in a pretty nice, almost looks like a bathrobe, pretty much.
Just taking a shower.
Dak Cole kind of leans up against the wall, kind of stunned for a second. You feel like something ripped. You get a sense of a ripping sensation. You've never felt this before. Granted, you've never seen a soul-sworn statue broken. You were released from your vow, and so there was no breaking of the statue. It literally just kind of melted away. But with it breaking, you feel like something is ripping. That hole looks almost sick to his stomach. You guys just feel the vibration go through the room. The gnome stands up. Well, that was a little bit weird. Bingo, next time would you,
Hi.
Who looks down? Where the heck am I?
You're at the guild hall.
What? Where's Bingo? Where's the Daintree?
Bingo.
Sadly, Bingo is dead.
And the tree's name is Longroot.
You can see, like, mixed emotion on his face, like anger and sadness and confusion and utter shock that he went from a forest to being crushed by a tree to appearing in a very well kept building. You can see. Actually, make perception checks.
That is a 19.
19?
13.
14.
14? The only one that spots it is Adam. Well, I mean, check these. Natural 20. Wow.
Nothing
Kidding?
escapes his eyes.
That's one for the notes. DM
Yes.
natural 20.
Yes, that is 2 natural 20s tonight.
Oh.
Impressive. Okay, so you two notice that fur is starting to grow on his arms, and they are starting to get bigger. Mostly just like his lower body. You can see like underneath the robe, his bare feet. They're not bare feet. Gosh dang it. As soon as it started coming out of my mouth, I was like, no, come back.
Oh no, you're not coming
Too late
back
now.
from this one.
No, you can see that his feet are starting to get bigger. But you guys are sitting there and you see like his emotion, but you don't see the subtle changes. You can see that he's trying to hold it back. But it is starting to break out. He's dead? What?
And
What happened?
the tree long root that you said.
I'm gonna cover him. I'm gonna dive at Fernand.
You dive at him and you see him reach back, and part of the robe falls off, and he's got pants on, but he doesn't have a shirt on, and now you guys can see the fur starting to grow on his upper chest, and he's got a battle axe strapped to his back that was underneath the robe. What is going on? And the robe completely drops as his bare form, although small, is still very intimidating as he shifts into a bear.
As he shifts, I want to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter.
Okay.
Make a wisdom save.
Is it the size of Coda from Brother Bear? 'Cause that's what I can imagine right now.
It's a little bit bigger.
Has to still be considered medium, otherwise
Yes.
he couldn't wield the axe.
Yes,
Alright,
he is
fine.
medium. He grows a good foot and a half or so, but that's about it. Okay.
Damn it, we lost the stream.
You said wisdom?
Already? Yep,
Yeah.
wisdom. Oh, this one doesn't have silvery barbs.
Dang it.
What do you get?
A4.
Fails.
So, what what do you tell them to make them laugh? Don't they fall prone?
They just
Find everything
fall
funny.
prone, rolling on the floor, laughing.
Okay.
So literally, me covering Fernand's mouth will be
Yes.
hilarious.
So, you jump across the room to cover Fernand. You guys stumble quite a bit, and he busts up laughing, falls over, and just starts rolling.
I think I'm caught off more than the gnome himself. I don't know what's happening.
I got him for now. Peace, Dakol. Get him on, hold him. Do something.
Dakol snaps out of whatever was hitting him, and you. Yep. Not sure what's happening, but there's a bear. Him and Peace both jump on him. Oh, yeah, I'm not even going to. No. So they both jump on him and restrain him. And start calming him down. And he's just laughing. What's going on? This is not a time to laugh. This is I'm lightheaded. And you can see his form start to shift back down to his gnome form.
It's just a basic snicker curse. The lightheadedness will pass in a moment. You almost went ballistic on us. Almost had a fit.
Now, can I get up? You guys are heavy. It reminds me of being crushed by a tree.
That's probably
Puts
not
the
the
finger up
best.
as my mouth is being covered.
Peace lifts him up and kind of just holds him. Now, if you can, start from the beginning. What am I missing? First, I was crushed by a tree after doing an amazing damage splash thing to it. Oh my gosh, my axe turned black and it just blew the tree apart. It was amazing. But then I blacked out and I'm here. And that's that summoning me. That was gut wrenching. That's took a lot out of me. Now, who are you guys?
We were the team sent to recover you.
So it's true. Bingo's dead.
Unfortunately, he will be missed.
Yes,
He died valiantly in his duty.
yes, it was a valiant effort. Definitely a little more than we could chew. We've got small mouths, you know.
Yes. I think that was a bite very few could handle.
Yes.
It was so
How
tempting
did
to-
you guys survive?
Are you still holding my mouth at this
Yes.
point? Dang it! I wanted to explain it so bad.
We ended up talking to the treant and getting him to, basically we just kind of talked our way
bargained.
out of it. Yes.
Every time you mention the treant, you just hear this loud eruption of muffle.
Bargaining with a tree? I thought you guys hate plants.
I do, but Fernand here. Let's go.
Hi! His name is Longfruit!
Likes plants. Cover his mouth again.
It's the perfect timing of everything.
I love this group. So, you're telling me that a bunch of soulbinders bargained with a plant?
Elder Treant.
Elder trees, whatever, yes.
Well, after hearing what happened to Bingo, we realized that we were very outmatched.
Yes, looking back, it wasn't the smartest idea, but those were some brilliant fires.
This, yes, you did very well. He was still injured when we met him. A year later. But
The
was still
absolute
far more
fly.
powerful than our little group.
I think we could have come close.
Can I sit down? It's getting uncomfortable, yeah? Sets him down. Dusts off. Pulls his cloak back on. Ties it up. Yeah, I hate ripping clothes, so I just started wearing these in very stretchy pants. They're very nice. Sorry, I'm Bungo, by the way. I'm Bingo's brother. Yes,
I thought Bingo. Oh no, he was a gnome, huh?
And
yes.
Bingo was his name.
For some reason, I keep thinking he was a halfling.
Bungo.
Yes, Bungo.
Bingo Bungo.
Yeah, once I got this curse, he feels like it was his fault. We were travelling in the woods together and I got bit by a bear. Turned out to be a werebear. So the best way to protect everybody is, I swore my soul to him. That way I had to do everything that he wanted and not go ballistic. It was a win-win all around.
That is quite the,
Admirable, really.
yes.
But now he's gone. Now
Yes.
What am I supposed to do?
I'm going to look at Nicole.
You're still holding my mouth, right?
Yes.
What?
I've totally forgotten about you at this point.
What day is it? It's not a full moon, is it? I don't want to go killing anybody.
Is it a full moon tonight?
Roll a nature check.
I mean, I can. You're asking the wrong person for nature.
That's a 6.
You have no idea.
Okay, I'm
It's
also
completely
going to.
slipped my mind.
Yes, go ahead. Anybody that wants to roll a nature, you can roll a nature.
No.
Nope.
Be a 17.
17, easy enough for you to remember. Everybody else,
My mouth is covered.
watched it. You do know that it is not a full moon. 5 days ago, it was a full moon. So when you first met the treant, it would have been a full moon.
Oh, that would have been very bad.
So if you guys had broken the statue that night,
So if it would have fallen out of the tree, based on my strength.
it potentially.
Wait. If they turn into were creatures on a full moon, during a double full moon, do they just get a massive buff?
There's no such thing.
Do we not have a double full moon? I'm pretty sure we had a double full moon.
No.
Eventually, it's gotta happen at some point.
No, because the calendar is the same.
Every
So
month is a double
every month is the same. The moon cycle is exactly the same every month.
How very cool, but also kind of boring.
Yeah, I realized that when I was looking at.
full. We can adjust that later.
But no, there is no double full moon. There is double new moon. But there is never a double full moon.
Yeah, we should make that a thing. Because a double full moon would be really cool.
If a double new moon is possible, then a double full moon should be. Because that means both moons are in the planet's shadow.
One rotates faster than the other.
So, just,
So one goes around twice as fast as the other one. So the small one goes twice as fast as the big one.
Ah,
And that's why it lines up like that.
when I started joining a D&D group, I didn't think I'd be learning about astronomy.
We
Trust me,
learn about
there-
everything here.
When you do it, there's a lot you have to learn.
yes, I researched how 2 moons would affect waves and everything.
Yes.
It's not as much as you would think, as long as one of them's quite a bit smaller.
Interesting.
That's why one's smaller and the other one's bigger.
Anyway, sorry to sidetrack.
No, it's good lore. Now you know. The more you know. You can probably get out of the.
Oh yeah, no, we don't need a battle cam right now.
But then a dragon swooped in from the window.
There is no window. You guys are like
Dead center of the building.
not dead center, but pretty darn close.
But living center.
Like you probably got like that much more to the back of the building. Where was I? Oh yeah.
Bungo just
That's right.
talked
What
about the
what
full
do I
moon.
do now? And then you looked at that code. We can't very well have a werebear in the vicinity
Unsupervised.
or in the city in general. And it is against our policies to put you in a normal statue. That is very frowned upon. I don't know. 1 minute. He opens the door and walks out. You guys are now left to your own devices with Bungo.
So, Bungo, I'm gonna sit down and pull out a deck of playing cards. Do you play cards?
It's been several years, but sure.
Right. Any of you in?
I'll watch.
I'll start dealing out my hand.
Okay. You play a quick couple hands. Dackle. I was like, Gildal. No, it's not Gildal. Dackle. He comes back in.
Right thought, wrong Minotaur.
Right. So, Bartholomew thinks that we should find a safe location for him. Somewhere where he won't hurt anybody, but close enough to civilization that he won't hurt anybody. And would be able to survive. But it is winter, so it have to be probably further south. But we can plan that a little bit later.
Just as long as he's not in the logging community.
No, absolutely not. That I feel like that could go south very quickly.
Pun not intended.
No, not intended at all.
I just got it.
Yes, it is south of where you guys are. Yes, Bungo, you can stay in that room for now, and we need to discuss a few things. He opens the door, and Bungo looks in. Oh, it's a huge bed! He goes over and starts climbing up onto
It is
it.
probably like the size of 3 of him.
He lays in the middle and just starts sinking into the blanket. Oh my gosh! Ugh. You don't sleep in those statues. It's kind of just like a non-existence. It's nice, but man, it feels like I haven't slept in ages.
He probably hasn't.
It's kind of weird, but not aging is nice. Bingo started to look old, but I didn't. Loser. And he just knocks out.
Cherish those beautiful memories.
Venom's just sitting there nodding. Yeah, pretty accurate.
I'm nodding up and down as well, trying to shake off his hand.
Oh,
if you'll
sorry,
notice.
Ferdinand.
Oh, thank you.
Dackle, close the door. Now, for your report, it seems that we have calmed the savage beast. That was quick thinking, Adam. I
Don't mention it,
don't
sir.
know why that was so funny, but it worked. So I will take it. Last thing we need is a whole group of special ops as werebears. That would be devastating our homeland.
Yes.
It might be fun, though.
It would be very
Out of character.
dangerous to have happen, but think of the possibilities.
At that point, I think we would be sent as a suicide squad into the war zone.
As much as I'd hate to say it, I'm sure Bartholomew would agree. But if it ever came to that, I would be bit, and I would join you.
Now that would be quite the adventure.
No.
Please, just daydreaming and fighting with Nicole again.
I did read a few small books about lycanthropy.
I'm trying to get you out of that thought right now.
Yes, back to what I was saying. Your report. How did the mission go? And he opens the other room and walks in, and you can see he has 4 chairs set up for you guys, and 1 very large chair for himself. He's makes the other chair look absolutely tiny.
It's the primary chairs.
And you all sit in it, and he's like, yes, they're very comfortable though. He has your guys' names carved into them. They're almost formed to your butt. He was very specific in shaping these things.
Should I be concerned about how accurate this chair is?
I don't care. It fits perfectly.
His is his is, so instead of having a ridge and then down, his is just this.
It's okay, bud. Eventually you'll get a chair.
His is more of a stool.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. With a back. Stool with a back. As you were saying.
Anyways, well, it went well. We arrived and discovered the story of Bingo, and it was basically as Bongo said. They arrived at the logging community to discover that multiple deaths had taken place recently at the time he had arrived. And so they went in search of what could have caused it. And apparently they started multiple bonfires to attract its attention.
What was it?
An elder treant.
His name is Longroot.
I hate treants. I hate plants.
You're gonna take that back, are you?
I'm gonna cover as do us all except Fernand. Anyways, pulls hand down.
We need to come up with a single target silence spell.
Right.
He
Silent bubble.
so he attracted Longroot's attention and tried to kill it.
Failed successfully.
Sure, he failed.
Oh, okay. Too bad.
Yes. And luckily, the treant collected all the statues and we were able to retrieve them all later.
If it wasn't for me, you wouldn't be getting those statues. So you thinking
Yes,
about the trees.
Yes,
we definitely
definitely.
appreciate your work.
He's fat.
Anyways, so
That was
we
not the
decided
time
to
we
not go about that route, and we tried and successfully negotiated terms. Basically, set up a meeting between the leader of the logging community, Dirk, and Longroot. And Adam was able to convince the angered townsfolk not to ambush the treant and kill themselves.
Well done. Well done.
Thank you, sir.
Short and brief, as I like my meetings. Fernan, you seem to be bursting at the seams. Is there anything you'd like to add to this report? Everybody has their hands ready.
Please make sure that they don't cover my mouth for this.
Okay, let him speak.
I really hope we haven't made it this.
Well, you see, the tree was not the enemy in all this. But they made the enemy out of the tree. Once
I
again.
can
This is actually going very well.
See how that could be, yes.
So, if you would do, just take another view of nature next time.
I will pass it on.
Thank you. See, guys, you don't have to block my mouth every time.
Of course. I didn't block your mouth when you were talking to Longroot.
See?
Let us all enjoy the flowers. Some of them are very sweet, after all.
Tastes good.
Now, for payment. I forgot to grab this number.
Crap, ominous music is playing. He's gonna say it's our demise. What?
Is
Mr.
it
Cole has
ominous
been
music?
evil all along. He's a maskmaker, the high-end guild leader. He's going to assassinate us all. Their best chance.
You guys do know that he is not a matchmaker.
That I know.
You guys have watched many matches, but maybe not for now.
New to all this still. Still terrified to walk into the eating area alone
Depending on the night, you should be.
every night. But I did do one extra push-up.
Before he was just planking and falling over.
I couldn't even hold the plank. I'd just fall over.
Now he can successfully complete a single repetition.
Recalls back on the memory.
Actually, what is your strength score now?
9.
So your carrying capacity is.
I don't carry much on me.
Can he actually do push-ups? That's a good question. How much do you weigh?
Oh, I did write that down.
It's probably like 90 or something minuscule.
Okay, so
Maybe
he,
100.
he pulls
That's
out
what
a
I use
fairly
now.
large bag
130 pounds.
and hands it over to Venom.
You can do 1 push-up. His carrying capacity is 135.
It's confirmed!
So push drag lift means technically you could do 2 push-ups, but I mean,
Pushing it.
He can get himself down and shakily pull himself up.
Yes. So he hands you a bag. It contains 600 gold and...
well, that would be naked actually. So you can do 1 push-up with your gear on.
and 20 platinum.
How many hits are it? I was very distracted.
Thinking of naked Fernand doing push-ups.
No.
This dark
600
black creature.
600 gold
600 gold. Divide amongst us.
and
200.
20...
200, right.
No,
6...
No.
150 each.
150 each. Okay.
150 gold each. And there's 20, so 5 platinum.
5 platinum each. That makes the platinum's math is easy. Just pulling out a calculator.
750.
Yep. Plus 290.
I'll keep track for...
Our good old
Damn it.
peaceful friend.
Who should be showing up any minute now. Unless he's locked out. Again.
I can hear them playing, but they won't let me inside.
Well, as long as James didn't lock the door, it should be open. Nope, there he is.
There he is. Speak of the devil.
Speak of the bugbear himself.
Yes, speak of the bugbear. So, you guys adjourn your meeting. Very, very abruptly. Is there anything you would like to add to the report of the mission?
I
Your
had
report.
No, just
I
sat
had
down,
them
he's
all
already thrown
repent
right in.
for themselves.
Ready
for, the
for
tree.
snow or something?
Oh, this is just regular overalls. They're just red.
Seems, I don't know, the fabric seems snow-like.
Durable.
I mean, it's just good
They-
fabric.
Yeah.
Right?
Guess I've not seen overalls in forever. It's just not normal in my mind.
The NPCs are hearing this random conversation.
Is there anything you'd like to report? Peace.
I killed things.
That is good.
Oh yeah, he can report on the
God.
All the blood and gore.
the jungle giant.
Make 4 more wisdom saves.
Oh
With advantage, you're not in the same area.
frick. Okay, what is the number to beat? So I can just
10.
okay, not easily, but close. Good. Oh, that one was close. That one was. Oh, that was an 11.
Was that a 1 and a... Was that a...
Yeah,
1
yeah,
and
an
a
8.
3?
1 and
One
an
and
8.
So thanks to my.
Advantage.
Oh well, I forgot my proficiency bonus. So technically, it's a 14.
Okay. Easy enough.
You're safe.
But,
Most of them were
So-
close to 20.
as you guys are reporting, you guys don't feel it so much, but you feel another vibration. A couple minutes later, another vibration. A couple minutes later, another vibration. A couple minutes later,
It's like that one
and Dathkel
fly.
was sitting there talking, and then on the last one, falls off his chair, just stunned.
Did I scare him that much about the tree?
No, there was the rest of the statues just got broken, and it seems to have a strong effect on Dathkel. Probably just due to his extra power and.
He
Some
stands
reason.
up. I do not want to know what those are doing. This cannot be good at all.
I should ask Bartholomew. If anyone knows, it's probably him.
Let me look at my map real quick.
Yeah, where are enemies coming from, Alan?
Enemies? Where's the target practice coming? Oh yes, we probably should have saved a lot more of those for you, but they are delicious. They're nutritious, but they don't taste like chicken.
Tastes like peanut butter.
That's because there's a lot of peanut butter. Okay.
More chocolat.
So, you guys... Where did I say that was? I think I had it down there. Okay. Let me see if he even thinks about it. Okay. Venom. In your mind, you receive a message.
If I knew this was gonna happen.
And a familiar voice comes through. Not who you were expecting. It is... What's the shop owner's name? I want to say Percy, but that's because I've been listening to Critical Role.
Oh, it's Jameson?
It's not Jameson either.
Doesn't it start
Preston.
Preston. I know there's some basic white man name.
I was like, I know there's
all the way
a P,
back
I know there's
at
an
the
R, and I
beginning.
know there's an E. Which order? I'm not sure. Preston comes through. Venom. I don't know what the heck just happened, but there is something running. I guess it's not quite running. It's floating through the streets, eating people. It's absolutely terrifying. And the message ends. Like, you could tell that he was about to go on, but it just ends.
Dakol, there's a monster in the street. If you'll excuse us, Venom will stand up quickly. Come on, men, and charge out the room.
I am right behind you.
I feel like I need to make an acrobatics check for this.
Go for it.
Scrambling.
Please tell me it was a natural one.
Yes, it was.
So, chairs go flying. Ferdinand also goes flying.
He's just grabbed
As
him.
everybody else is out the room and Ferdinand is just left in a pile underneath all the chairs. How it happened? Nobody knows. Like, it was a stampede out of that room. It's like, monsters, let's go.
It's always for the dumbest stuff.
You also have got 150 gold pieces and 5 platinum.
That's another one for the critical fail chart.
Oh yeah, that one, brilliant. We need to keep all these stories.
That was nicely timed right there.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect comment relief.
That was awesome. But you guys run into the snow-laden streets.
Crunchy snow.
You guys can vaguely actually roll perception checks. You guys don't actually have that great of perceptions.
16.
That's pretty decent.
Yeah,
19
that's
again.
way worse than my passive.
Be a 18.
What?
19.
19?
18.
18? Okay.
9.
The rolls that matter, I do great.
You guys come out, and the snow is pretty crunchy under your feet. You guys can vaguely, just barely hear screaming coming from south of the guild hall towards Wyvern Pine Magic Shop.
Sir, down this street here.
Lead on.
Okay, so you guys come out and start running through the snow.
Dead sprint.
Um,
Is he with us at this point? Or is he still?
Yes.
Because he can keep up. He's faster than
All of us.
Adam and I.
Except
No,
for him.
Peace is faster.
He's a barbarian, so he's got good movement speed.
Yeah, so he can catch up pretty easily.
Yes.
He can see better than us. He can smack better than us. He can eat better than us.
I can walk better than him too.
He is the peak special ops member.
I just have a dead zone.
Yes.
Which is pointless.
So you guys make your way down south, listening to where the screaming is.
Make my way down.
Right.
Walking
Pretty much.
fast.
You receive another message from Preston. Whatever you do, do not get bit by that thing. And then it started throwing fire. And it cuts off again.
Don't
What?
get bit. Apparently he said something about them biting and throwing them starting to throw fire at him. What does Preston do? Do we know much about Preston besides him being a magic shop owner?
He is a pretty well-renowned wizard
Okay.
of the area.
He's a wizard.
He's a wizard.
Wizard.
Venom.
Apparently, when they bit him and started throwing fire, maybe it has something to do with him being a wizard. So Adam, don't get bit.
Wasn't planning to, sir.
I'll do the biting.
Oh,
I'd rather you do the clubbing, but
No.
he does the spiking.
I do the pokey pokey.
oh yeah.
Pokey, pokey, crushy, crushy, bite.
Don't we
bite.
all? Let's see. I use a rapier. You use a pike. That's one.
I use my
We
holy
have-
holy.
We have bludgeoning from his fists. We have piercing from your sword.
I literally only got piercing.
We have
Everything.
piercing, bludgeoning, slashing,
Well, he also has just piercing.
I am trying
Piercing.
to remember what
healing.
where my notes went.
I don't know. No, I can't help you with
There
this.
they
I do
are.
a lot of radiance.
Yes, radiant plants.
Oh, okay. So, you guys make your way. I gotta get these numbers right. I shouldn't have spread them out so much. East, southeast, okay. So, you start making your way towards the Wyvern Pine area. You can see several buildings are smoking, but this area is the stone district, so most of the buildings are completely made of stone, except for like the roofs are more wood, but a lot of stone still. But you guys continue running. Ooh.
Fancy.
Okay, fine. Be that way.
I will. You're gonna need that pumpkin.
Oh, I will. I know.
Is he with us?
No. He went to warn everybody else. Okay, we're gonna say
Oh, yes.
that this is a large.
I have a brilliant plan. In the midst of combat, we'll plant a few pumpkin seeds and hope. No, we'll plant all of them and hope for the best.
No, we will not.
Hope for the best.
Whatever it is will get swallowed up by a giant pumpkin.
The giant pumpkin house.
It's going to grow a giant pumpkin forest.
It
Fortress.
sprouts those orange pumpkins that blew your inside.
Start
just
throwing
shove
them at
them.
him.
Eat these.
Throw.
They succeed
throw.
all their Constitution saving throws, and they just start getting buff. It's like, oh crap!
Like
I guess they've become very intelligent.
Like a
That's
very,
what they would.
Oh.
like a very twisted Zelda boss.
Oh.
Wait for the mouth to open it.
So I am
So
in
we are
the
going-
back.
To say, coming from the south is
No. He was the one that heard.
Oh yeah.
This is the more accurate way of running.
The more accurate way. Okay.
Because you're the fastest, so you were literally having to hold back for us to keep up with you.
You know, I could physically just pick you all up.
And just
run.
burst.
You don't need to. I can run as fast as you for about a minute.
About a minute.
Okay. So you come running down the street. Buildings on each side, some of them smoldering, and back behind this area, you can see dozens of bodies just laying in the snow. You can see just blood-soaked snow.
Oh, crap.
Floating above the snow, you see this weird looking head with a weird looking tiny body hanging from it. You can see claws starting to, like arms developing, legs slowly growing. It's got very green, leathery skin. Actually, one second.
Green. I guess that makes sense. Never mind.
Yes. It has a greenish blue leathery skin. And wings sprouting from its head. I'm trying to remember who was here for the battle. Oh, all of you guys were here for the battle. Okay. For those of you watching, it is a Kanuki. Yes. Roll initiative.
Oh, joy.
Which of you like me today?
Guess that is a good question. Natural 20, I'll take
You
that.
haven't failed me. You haven't failed me yet, so. And it has yet to fail me. Modded 20.
Nat 20, modded 20. I got a 17.
Oh, dang it.
We almost had a theme going.
I got a 15.
You sound like Charlie Brown during Thanksgiving. Not
The
Thanksgiving,
cleric
Halloween.
outweighs Venom.
I got a
rock.
Yeah, these are correct.
You know, for several years, I did ask Santa Claus multiple times for coal for Christmas. He just started threatening me with Barbies instead if I was being bad.
I would accept the Barbies and I would do so.
My
I
dad
didn't
and his
think about
brother
that.
actually
That's
one
smart.
year did get edible coal in their only edible coal in their stockings one year.
Who am I missing? Oh, yours.
Me.
There we go. I was like, we're missing somebody. Okay. Here we go. What did you got a natural 20?
Yes.
That's right.
Natural modded 17, 15.
You're the black one. You're the sun. What did you
Yep.
get? 19?
17.
17? Okay.
Wish I got 19.
Please be bad.
You had 17?
Yep.
No!
Whoa.
Oh,
Whoa.
I hope that's good.
Okay.
Just a little bit terrified.
Where's our half-dead friend?
Huh?
Where's our half-dead friend?
Dead friend? Oh.
Is he alive still?
Preston?
Is Preston dead?
Can
Um,
we see pile of bodies?
You can't see him, but the Wyvern Pine shop is a couple hundred feet back here. You can see that it is more smoldering than most buildings. But as you approach, the thing looks up from eating one of the bodies and it sees you and it just starts floating towards you. Okay, Peach, you're up.
Okay. How far away is it?
That far. Oops.
60, 65, 70 feet.
70 feet. There you go.
70 feet.
It's like, that didn't sound like,
Yeah, you need some battle music.
So I'm gonna go 40 feet. And then I'm going to hold action to attack.
Okay.
Of course. So if he
20
does
comes
come
within
within
range.
my range.
Okay. This one. I was like, I don't know what this one was.
Are you entering your rage?
Yes.
Okay, so,
He's angry.
Peace runs out there.
Himself in the face.
Makes the bug dying sounds.
Oh.
Yeah, that is what it does. Adam, you're up.
Can I cast Hex and activate my Blade Song in the same turn?
As bonus actions? No.
Fudge.
If this was Pathfinder, yes.
There's
This is
too
D&D.
many. There's too many bonus actions.
You're telling me.
Right. I'll cast Blink and activate my Blade Song.
Okay. You disappear.
I do not.
Okay. Those are not concentration. That brings it to its turn. It will move its
Measly.
couldn't remember if I given it 15. What's your range? 15 feet? 5, 10, 15?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 5, 10, 15, and you stab it.
Yes.
Okay, make your attack.
With a held action, do I get both attacks still?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh! Never mind, it does not stop.
Wait. I have a bonus action.
As a held action, you can use a bonus action. So, it was back here. 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. And it's just going to bite you.
I'm gonna spit at it.
So, it
He
starts
denies
hovering
his
towards
fate,
you.
even in the
As
jaws.
it gets close, you stab at it, and its presence just throws you off.
Okay.
Like you've never seen something this ugly. It is absolutely.
There's like
hideous.
some kind of mind-breaking kind of thing.
Its one eye is just like, and you can see all the eyes around its forehead, just like.
It has more eyes?
Yes, it has lots of eyes. And it will make a bite attack. Ooh. Does a 17 hit?
Not with my shield.
Yes.
But I don't have my shield on.
No, you don't.
So,
because you have a
17.
Yeah, it hits! Finally!
Finally, something hits someone.
You're lucky this is not the other one.
You're lucky it's a bait.
Okay, so that will be 18 damage. Reduced to 9. So,
I
that
forget
damage
you
to
have like a monstrous amount of health.
Yes. Okay, it is now preoccupied.
I'm just like, really?
Well, it would have done more if you hit it. But, okay, that brings us to your turn, Fernand.
It bites you in the arm.
It is
you put
definitely
up,
within
and it-
120 feet.
Well, no, I am casting Shield of Faith on Peace.
Ooh. Okay, what
So-
does that one do?
Adds +2 AC.
Okay, is that concentration?
Yes, it is concentration.
That is your concentration marker. Anything else you would like to do? Would you like to move?
I stay in the back.
Sounds good. That one's turn. Okay. Your turn.
Yay! I'm gonna let Peace do his job. But I will move forward.
So is it
And I'm
clamped
going to-
onto me?
No, it just bit you and let go.
I'm going to shoot
But
it with
it
my
Bit, more like
longbow.
nipped you.
I mean, it'll make it back garbage.
That's enough to kill a commoner.
You're just a very tough customer.
Okay, that was a sucky shot.
It's not him. It's you.
Oh,
Does a 13 hit?
No.
Okay, let me roll my second attack. Oh my gosh. I missed again.
Do you
Might
need
to
dice
do
jail?
dice.
Nope, nope. I don't put
2
my
arrows
dice
come
jail.
flying past Peace's head. It's just
Yeah, this thing is just setting us all off.
I would like to use my bonus action though to mental link. Yes.
Ooh.
Mental link with.
Mental link with it. Okay, wisdom saving throw.
You want to know what's inside its head.
What's the number to beat?
14.
14. It fails.
Interesting.
Yeah. Okay, you link with it. And it is messy up in there.
Oh boy.
Worse than Farnans?
Do you speak or understand deep speech or undercommon?
It doesn't matter as long as it speaks a language, we can communicate.
Okay. You definitely get, you don't get a language. Mostly just feelings of, what's a good word?
Hunger?
Not hunger, but, like pleasure. Like, it's enjoying itself. Like, it's really confused, but it got bamfed into a place with plenty of weak humans for it to eat. It's enjoying itself.
It just got plopped into a smorgasbord.
Yeah.
A Las
Okay.
Vegas all-you-can-eat buffet.
Yeah, pretty much. A
Ooh, I
Quan
actually
all you
did
can
have
eat.
a Las Vegas pizza buffet once. It was delicious.
Okay, that is your turn. That brings it back to Peace. There's 2 gold ones, and I'm like,
Who is who?
It is right in your face.
I know. That's what I'm trying to decide what to do.
Right.
Pull out your shield and sword
Yeah, I could do
and
that.
make it never hit you.
Yeah, I could do that.
Because right now you have 19 AC because of Shield of Faith.
Right.
Pull that out. It's 21.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Really
So
good.
do that, and then I'm going to attack it with the longsword.
Okay. You drop your pike on the ground, grab your shield and your sword, and lay into it.
Come on, do better this time. I'm going to do one at a time.
Oh my gosh!
That's
Is this the
consecutive.
cosmic scales balancing themselves after
You
all
can
of
call
your
interference on that
nat
one.
20s?
I have that another one?
Yeah!
Natural one.
Oh my
I have
God.
not seen this happen.
Grab the dice.
I need new
Jay.
dice.
Yeah, dice game.
I don't have any more dice.
That's what,
It's
4?
okay. Just
3
wait until
crit
your-
fails in
Just
a
wait
row?
until your turn and see if they've learned their lesson.
That was a lot of natural one. So,
They're even blue.
you take your defensive stance and you go to swing, and your foot hits a slick patch of stone, and you swing below it. You go up with another backswing, and you lose your balance just a little bit on that slick ice and go right above its head.
As a bonus action, can I grab it?
No, that is an attack to grab. The grapplers might be able to, but I don't.
No.
No, still an attack.
Yeah.
Okay, that is Piece's turn.
And you would need a hand for you to.
Oh yeah, to grab it, you need a hand free. That brings it to Adam.
Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Sorry, actually, I have a...
The most damage dealt is on the monster's side. This is kind of sad.
I'm going
It's
to
only
cast
9.
Hex, and I can't activate my Hexblade's Curse because it's bonus actions. Dang it all, I hate this.
Welcome to Russell's life as well. Okay, so it is now Hex.
And we'll Eldritch Blast it.
Eldritch Blast.
2 blasts.
Oh! Lowest roll is a 19.
Yep. Even with half cover, that still hits.
Don't forget your d6s.
That's right!
Let me know what the necrotic is because they are resistant.
It's not necrotic, it's force.
Oh, it is force.
Hex?
No, Hex.
Oh, hex is necrotic, yes.
Is Hex necrotic?
Yes.
Hex is necrotic.
It's Hunter's Mark that deals the same
So
type of damage as your attack.
that was a 7, 3, that's 15 damage, 5 of which is necrotic. So half, that should be 12.
12 damage. Okay. So, he takes 12 damage.
Right. That's all I can do for my turn, and I do vanish.
So, you come over, black mist goes up around it. Pieces staring in the face of this thing that just bit him, blood dripping from its mouth. This black mist starts curling around it, and you're just like, that's a little weird. But then you recognize it, and then 2 blasts smack it in the side of the head. Okay, that's your turn. You vanish.
Its turn.
I am not of this world.
Its turn. I can no longer hit. It is.
You were here.
Ooh, actually, it's going to use its reaction to absorb that damage. So it only takes 6 damage.
Do you need a cookie to fill that?
I've had too many puppies.
He has had a lot of good.
Okay.
Him and Taylor have eaten probably
You're
half that
right
tray.
there. Well, everyone's talking. We just kind of.
I have my cookie counter. I'm at 13.
Okay.
He's at 12.
You watch after it gets hit by those eldritch blasts, the wing-like protrusions on its head change into these eldritch cannon-like things.
That's okay, you're within 5
Yeah,
feet
you're
of it.
within 5 feet. You're 5. So it is going to try and blast you from 5 feet away
At disadvantage.
at disadvantage.
This is gonna be really funny.
What is your modifier
Here, use these.
to hit? Eldritch blast.
Plus
they would actually
7.
probably hit you.
Plus 7. Oh, yeah, that's a 10. And, oh, that's a 9. So, it has no depth perception, because it has one main eye, and then a lot of weird eyes
And then
up top.
right here.
And it's right in front of you, and so the 2 cannons pull out, and then just straight past your head. You guys duck for cover as these 2 blasts.
We don't need to
come
duck. His head is above our heads.
That's so true. Wow, this is a crazy amount of low numbers. That was a 2 and a 3.
Welcome to my life.
Yeah, this
Right.
has been quite the combat.
No.
Okay, that brings it to Fernand. Your turn.
The only attack that I have that's good.
Okay.
Guiding bolt.
Guiding bolt! That would be 18.
18? Yes, that hits.
This bodes well for my turn.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it was just
12, 15 damage.
15 damage.
And he also has Radiance, and so the next attack gains advantage.
15 damage.
yes.
Yeah. It is now... Oh.
That thing's turn. Where does that show up?
It comes into the corner of the map.
Oh crap.
This one is just ahead. There is no body.
Oh, fiddlesticks.
Oh, that's towards me.
You can see that it is scorched.
Well, I'm going to shoot this one. Still.
I guess me and Peace should be oblivious to it.
Yeah.
Sweet. It's a good
I'm
thing
going
you
to
had
spend a
advantage.
raptor.
Okay.
So that is a 26 to hit.
Yeah.
That was a good roll. So 1d8 and 1d10. Ouch. That really sucked. I think I can do better. Oh yeah, that's better. Okay, so 13 damage.
13 damage to which one?
That one.
13 damage. Okay.
For my first attack.
Is anyone going to warn me about this one?
Nope.
I think
Let me
the
see what
only
it-
one I can maybe.
You can barely see it. Like, you can see something out of the corner of your eye. You can barely see it as well.
Okay,
Coming down the street.
and then I'm going to make my second attack against him.
I mean, you can definitely hear the screams coming from there and doors slamming, windows shutters
Does
slamming.
a 15 hit?
15 just misses.
Okay. Oh, that really sucks. I'm not getting shot.
Your arrow goes and it just glances right off of its hard hide. Watching it, it doesn't seem super dexterous. It just seems like it has really tough skin.
Okay, and then I'm going to back up to God for now.
Now you can definitely see it. Okay, that brings it to Peace. Peace. I was like, how did Peace get all the way down here?
Come on, hit something!
Yeah, that's definitely a miss. But that one's probably a hit. What's your attack bonus?
17?
17? Yes, that hits.
So one hit. Finally. 1d8.
Plus your strength.
6. No, but what is your attack bonus for rage?
2.
Okay, so plus 5.
Or is it higher?
Should be higher than that.
Level 8.
Oh, I think it might be. Just roll and we'll figure it out. Nice. That's not bad.
Oh, it is 2. Next level it's 3.
11.
11 damage then.
11 damage. Okay.
This is quite the stalemate right here.
Okay, Adam, you're up.
He's
Okay.
fully. It's go time.
It is good.
I will activate my Hexblade's curse,
Okay.
and I will unleash the full wrath of my wand of magic missiles.
Okay, so you reappear.
To save on time, are you okay if I roll 1d4 and
Go for
1d6
it.
and just use that for every roll?
Yep.
Please roll really good. Please roll really good.
6 and
Natural
4?
ones?
I
No.
was like, snake eyes.
I mean, the D4 was really good, but the D6 was
Terrible.
Yeah.
So 2 times 9 is 18. 3 times 9 is 27. So plus
46.
36 to the force damage. So 27, 50, 63 force damage.
63.
And so having the damage already from necrotic is 9. So in total 72 damage.
72 damage. Okay.
So 19 plus 27.
And I'm gonna read
It
this
should
real
be
quick.
46.
And
Well,
I got
the magic missiles each give a +1.
Oh.
my wand does not disintegrate.
Okay.
And I do not vanish.
That's unfortunate.
I am going to try to get its attention though, now that I've blasted it with all high heaven's rage.
Oh yes, this is a good idea.
Trying to get his attention.
Yeah.
Yes.
Over here, you! I'm gonna start cussing at it and calling it all kinds of names in Infernal.
You speak Infernal?
Yes! I do!
Weird.
His teacher was a tiefling.
Oh, that's funny.
I will teleport when I come out of Blink.
It definitely
People,
notices you. It has no idea what you're saying.
Is going to make arcane cannons.
It doesn't know its reaction back.
Does it not?
That's what I was
Return
thinking.
to the top of the.
Okay,
it's
wait.
The round.
So you hit it with.
Its reaction comes back when its turn comes around.
Yeah.
Oh, so it does.
Yeah, it does have its reaction.
The problem with magic missile is it only absorbs one missile's damage.
It doesn't not. It does it. Oh yeah, because they're all individual.
They're all individual
So,
attacks.
if it wants to, it can reduce the damage by running some quick math in my head.
Like,
6.
4, 7. You can reduce it by 4 damage.
yes, like it wouldn't really do much.
Right.
It's a smart attack.
I was afraid.
Tactics for it is if it gets hit by a lot of damage, reduce it and use it. It got hit by a lot of damage, but it was like.
This was accident. I actually didn't think of that. I thought it would absorb all of it and shoot it straight
Yeah,
back out
I thought
again.
that too, but yeah, you're
Like
right.
it could shoot it all back out. That's what it would do, but it. Well, actually, it's gotta make a. Actually, it's gotta make a Constitution saving throw really quick.
You do?
Doesn't it have to make like 7 Constitution saving throws?
It's in one turn.
No.
It succeeds, so it keeps its arcane cannons. That's the other thing, is it would have to drop its arcane cannons before it can use its reaction again.
Gotcha.
It's a weakness and a strength at the same time.
Yes.
Okay, that brings it to its turn. Did you vanish?
I didn't.
Okay, that's right, because you're getting its attention. Okay, its turn. It is just going to fire at you because it's got 2 arcane cannons.
20 is the number to beat.
20?
Mhm.
How about a... Okay, the first one is a 19. Second one is a 25.
I'll eat it.
Okay.
It's just a cantrip. Did it
One,
roll
one.
a 1?
What is your bonus to it? 4? Yeah, oh wait.
Bonus to...
Wait, how much do you do with an Eldritch Blast?
1d10 plus his charisma
Charisma.
modifier. But
I don't
that's-
have agonizing blast.
Oh, he doesn't have it. Never
You
mind.
take 1 damage.
Whoa! You
If
don't
you-
have agonizing blast?
No, I'm full up with improved pack weapon, armor of shadows, and thirsting blade.
Oh, thirsting blade.
I'm planning on picking up agonizing blast in a second. let me roll concentration. That's if I remember correctly, I have advantage from
If you have Warcaster.
Warcaster.
Blade Singer.
Oh,
That's-
Blazing. Yes, I believe so.
I'm gonna quickly check. It's not in that document.
I have no idea. In the meantime,
I'll be back to you in a minute.
Ferdinand, you're up.
Guiding bolt.
Which one?
The only one I can see.
You can barely see
You can
him,
see that one.
but you don't have to see the target with guiding bolt.
Yeah, good
You
point.
just have to know what's there.
Well, that guy. Since I know he's there. That's interference. I should have taken the first one.
That's nice.
Yeah, that's a mess.
That's very much a mess. That's
It
right.
glances off its hard skin. Any bonus actions? No?
I don't get advantage, but I do get a extra bonus, so that's 11 to keep.
Oh, barely make it. Okay. You're good.
No bonus
Wait,
actions.
you have concentration.
Yes, I do
Nailed
now.
it. Okay, that brings it to its turn. It is one of those ones. Let's see, 30 feet.
Good or
5,
anything
10,
bad?
15, 20, 25, 30.
Oh,
Bad.
Bad.
Is
It
it
is going
good
to
or
make
bad?
a bite attack against
Bad.
you. Oh, yes, 24.
No, that definitely misses.
Okay, and it will...
Slayer. It misses Slayer. Did I forget that part?
Okay.
It will use Drain Essence. Oh my gosh, stay on the table.
It's gonna be very disappointed.
So, the first one, yes, it will literally get your multi-attack. That is all it's going to get. So, the initial bite is going to be 24 damage. So that's the initial bite. Then you take... Oh, goodness. 27 necrotic damage.
So a total of 51. I'm almost dead.
So,
It did 51?
it's 51.
Ow!
Oh, and it regains some health. What did I say that was? 30? So
It was like 36, 37 for the necrotic.
So you watch it
Nice.
bite into you, and it just you feel like torn in half as it drains your essence, and its scorch marks start to heal a little bit as scorpionite-like arms with purple carapace on it come out, and a sword forms, well, a rapier forms in its arm. And that is its turn. That brings it to Fernand.
No.
No, wait.
No.
That brings it to me.
That brings it to you.
I mean,
Wait,
I'd like to go again.
Are we Uno reversing this?
Well, I couldn't remember if it was green or blue. That one's blue. Yes, let me understand.
Yes. It's blue. Abladida budai.
Right.
At the same time,
Stick it with pointy end till dead.
I'm going to use my action to summon my Zor. I'm going to need a minifigure.
Is it medium?
Yes. I would say a pumpkin, but you already got some
Yeah,
pumpkins
so
on the
let's
field,
not do
so
that.
let's not do that.
It can have cape.
Okay. Right behind it.
Okay, that's your action.
Yep, and as part of that, I'm commanding it to attack. So
Bonus action.
it is going to attack it 3 times. I need to find its attack bonus. That's the one I haven't used in combat, so I
Okay,
don't know
you
anything.
figure that out. I don't really need to go above him. I don't know what to work on.
He's gone. Quick, let's talk about it.
Hurry, read the notes.
It says, James, I know you're
Oh,
reading
that's
this.
an advantage.
Leave unless you want a Tarask dropped on you.
Even with advantage, that definitely misses.
So, what's the overall plan so far?
Don't die.
That's though a good plan. It's not a plan.
And if you do, make sure you have back character.
Plan A, stab it till dead. Plan B, refer to Plan A.
Okay, so it hits with one claw, please hit.
Plan C. If
Oh,
plan
and
B
crits.
does not work.
It crits with the bite attack.
Onto the list.
So I'll need some extra dice for the bite. Here's its bite attack.
What ones do you need?
Yeah, just use
I got
that. That
it.
looks great. We'll start there.
Oh, actually, let me this
Quite a decent roll. We'll just stick with that, right?
one. Right. I wish.
Oh, that's even better.
Oh, that is beautiful.
What did you? Oh my!
Okay, what did you just
Holy.
Well, I got one crit,
Joy.
and then one that was 19 to hit.
do?
And then the other two were, like, below 10.
That is insane.
I thought it only had 3 attacks. It has 4?
It
Oh, it
has
has a
4.
bite.
It has a bite attack, and that's the one it crit on.
That's a good one to crit with.
That's near max.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
Okay, so that will be
Holy.
10, 21,
33.
33, 39 damage.
Sweet Dana, mother of humans.
39 damage.
Stab!
So, you pull out your statue, just drained of life, and it just... Zorn appears behind it and just tears into it. You also lose your mental link with the other one.
Yes, that's okay.
But,
I will solo this one and make
it's-
it mine.
It took a good chunk of damage right there. But it maintained its concentration, so not concentration. It succeeded its constitution saving throw and kept the arms.
It got a 15?
That's what it has a set DC.
Oh, that's right. It has the stupid rules.
It's like regurgitation rules.
Yeah, stupid
That's
rules.
what it's doing, is trying not to regurgitate your essence. Okay, that brings it to Peace, your turn. Still face to face with a smoking, pretty beat up, weird alien thing. Wow.
They both hit.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you've got more than... Oh.
No, he only has a +6.
Never mind, only one hits.
Yeah.
Really.
One just misses. I thought you had more stuff.
Oh, jeez.
You can call in the range on that one.
6.
Okay.
So another 11 damage.
11 damage.
Honestly, at this point, that's the one I'd rather be fighting.
What?
I said that's the one I'd rather be fighting at this point.
Right.
Because the one that sucked my essence is going to actually do some damage.
It's going to has to drop it first.
Do you want us to try to remedy that?
Oh wait. No.
One of them enjoys you.
Okay.
This dice is yet to fail
That
me.
is
Yeah.
it's
At least
your
today.
turn. Adam, you're up.
Right. I will wield my longsword with both hands and go in for a couple hits.
You want to
Nice.
flank it? There you go. It's like, you don't have reach.
That is, almost a crit.
Oh dang, so close.
So hit, and please. Would a 14 hit?
14. No, that misses.
What I'd give to have silvery barbs on this character. That wouldn't
Well,
work
it
for
gives
this.
disadvantage first before giving advantage.
Fair. Right,
I
so...
mean, yeah.
Where's my D10 then? Almost 8. It takes 10 damage.
10 damage. Okay.
And...
Wait, how much necrotic?
Oh, that's right. Hex. Why do I always forget that? It takes 1 necrotic damage. And I do vanish.
Okay. You go over to it.
His eyes.
That was really fast for 2 attacks down there.
It was more him slipping around like trying to hit, but let's see. It is now its turn. It turns around to face you, but you're already gone. So it turns back around and it's gonna try and shoot you again with.
It's not very bright.
No, they are.
Hence the reason they would gain intelligence from the bunkins.
I haven't been using the
They would actually gain charisma first.
Oh wow.
They have no people skills. Let's be honest. They have a face
Okay.
not even mother could love.
Let's see. Does a
No.
19 hit?
No.
You can only if it beats 21.
21.
21.
We were all thinking it. He just said
That
it.
is actually a 21. So
No!
It hits you once, but since he doesn't have agonizing blast, it is a whopping 7.
And that's half.
Cut in half.
Dang it!
Because it's not
3
psychic
damage.
It's not psychic damage. Oh wait, no, he's just resistant to all damage.
Yeah, he's resistant to all damage.
Are you
Darn.
kidding? He's raged. What
Top of
does
the
psychic damage have to do?
I just look at it and shake my head.
It shoots one, realizes that it's not aimed at you, and then shoots the other one.
It like turns its eye this way, so it's
It's like, bam!
looking out the side of its eye.
Like
Pew!
glances right off your shoulder.
Pew!
Some of your
Singes
fur
my hair.
is
You're
ripped
in
off.
my freshly combed fur.
Okay, that is its turn.
Fernand, save me. Preferably heal me.
Fernand, save me!
I can deal the damage. It's just
It's also going to just drop its cannons. Shoots them, and then it's like,
This
this
isn't working.
and it's like, just like opens its mouth and this like almost like energy comes out as the cannons just.
The energy and
No, it just like
cannons.
dissipates as soon as it leaves its mouth.
pieces just trying to suck the essence out of their mouths.
It's like,
I want a brain flat.
I want cannons coming out of my head.
I don't know what that was, but I want some of that magic.
Okay, Fernand, what are you doing?
I'm going to heal. That's a bonus action. So, guiding bolt first.
Okay.
And you can't use the healing word and guiding bolt on the same turn.
Mass healing word. It's a bonus action.
Yes, but it's a full spell.
D&D
You
has
cast
a
a
thing,
spell, you can only cast a cantrip after.
unless you have a second full action available to you via haste or some ability I'm not aware of.
That's fine with me because I can still cast Toll of the Dead.
Action search.
Action surge, that's right.
So,
So-
mass healing word.
Mass healing word, meaning anyone who has taken damage.
Me and him.
And
Not
taken
much.
one
He's
damage.
invisible.
He's taken 1 damage.
Oh yeah.
I don't
you
think
are
I can be
invisible.
healed in the ethereal
No.
plane.
you
No.
can't, but that's okay. You don't need it.
So,
I'll heal myself once this thing dies.
I cast.
I was like, how did you take only 1 damage? Oh yeah.
That would be
A
Right.
taste of your own medicine.
14
What
health
medicine?
regained
That
for
was
both of you.
barely what I could
14.
do.
Okie dokie. Not bad.
I'm back to full health.
That was near max that I could do for that one.
Impressive.
My fur just.
Regrowth.
The thing's watching.
No.
Oh, I just
Crap.
combed that! Thank you!
All right, and then I cast Toll of the Dead on that.
Wisdom saving throw.
Saving throw.
That is a 17.
Success.
Okay, nothing happens. Okay, that brings it to
It's turn.
the blue guy's turn.
Bluey. Question is it attacking me or the Zorn?
The Zorn did more damage.
This is blue.
No, I haven't touched it.
Yes, it is going to turn and face the Zorn.
It doesn't take. It doesn't play nice with strangers.
Yeah. So it's just going to use its multi-attack. What do you have?
I
to
swear,
hit?
this is the first
I
time
have an
I've ever
18,
seen
but
you
that's
roll
'cause I have a
a
magic
crit
rapier.
fail.
Problem between dice and chair.
8, sorry. But
Oh,
that's because
okay.
I have a magic rapier. So it'd be a 7 without the magic.
Yes.
They're spiting you. They're showing you, oh yes, we have high
Oh
numbers.
my
We good
gosh.
children. And then when you need them most, they'll pull the rug out.
That's a 16 hit.
Maybe I should just roll them in the jail.
Okay.
That
Never
wouldn't even
mind.
hit me.
So
They'll just
it
spite you more.
stabs at it. It's like, ba-ding, stabs at it again. Ba-ding, ba-ding. Does nothing to it.
Zorn's just like, huh? Last time I got stabbed by one of these things, it really hurt.
The Zorn's just like, itchy.
You scratched my rock. Okay, that is its turn.
It's like a child taking
My
a rubber
turn.
sword.
Alright, I'm going to make a tail attack against it.
Ooh, okay, this is gonna be gnarly.
Oh, yes, it is. That is
Oh,
a
yeah.
modded 20. Make your Constitution 7 go.
Oh goodness. Which one is it? Okay. That will be a 22.
Done.
I rolled really good.
And he rolled very low.
1, 2.
That will be...
Keep going. 3,
6.
4.
6 damage, okay.
Well, if that doesn't work, then I'm going to stab it with my rapier and show it how it's really done.
Didn't One Shot Quest just do that? Like roll every number? No, he
He
just
tried.
rolled. He rolled the highest number
Rolled
on every roll
4.
in sequence.
I'm guessing a 14 misses.
That misses.
Done.
How agonizing would it be? It's like from D4 to.
Then the
Tater,
Zorn gets its turn.
one,
Okay.
two,
Oh,
three,
wait,
four,
I had
all the way
advantage
up
on
the
that.
numbers.
Rapier attack. That still failed. Zorn's turn. Okay, so that's a modded 20 for a first claw. That's a miss. That's a 18.
That hits.
That's
Oh,
a
it's a
crit.
Oh!
Yeah.
That's not the bite. Oh wait, no, that is the bite.
That is the bite.
the
That
That
was
is
the
the
fourth
bite.
one.
You're right.
Gosh.
I crit on the bite both times. That is very convenient.
Alright.
Incredibly.
Need one more dice.
I need more dice.
I got it.
More dice.
I never need d6s. With the exception of when I cast Meteor Storm.
Ugh, not so
And
good.
not as good as last time. There was a lot more sixes involved. 10,
Still better than whatever we could throw out right
25
now.
plus
Ooh.
that's 9, so 34.
34.
Yeah, he keeps critting on that last attack. It's really nice every time.
This makes
Okay,
life so
so-
much easier for us.
Hits it again, misses the third one, bites it, and it screams out in pain, and you watch as the arms just dissolve, and the wing-like protrusions on its head reappear.
It's not dead yet.
That brings it to
Peace.
Peace turn.
Peace.
Let's see this.
You have advantage.
Be nice.
He doesn't have advantage.
Oh, that's right. I'm
You're
going.
not there.
Fudge.
Be nice.
You keep disappearing on him.
I'm not trying.
Both hit though.
Both hit.
Alright.
That was some good damage.
One
Plus
massive.
10, so that's 21.
21?
21.
21?
How do you want to do it?
Oh!
How do I want to do it?
Beheaded.
It's already
I have
beheaded.
No,
It has
that
a
one
little
has
body.
a body.
Oh,
This
yeah.
one doesn't.
It has
Okay.
the dangling body.
So I'm going to cut the body off, and then I'm going to slash down through the eyeball.
Okay, so you take your sword and just
And then
sever
cleave
the,
the
the small spinal cord, spinal cord, and it just drops to the ground, and it screams as you just take your sword and slice right through.
He reappears
The head.
to shoot. He's like, oh, hi.
It's got the juice.
Well, that's interesting. Moving on.
Well, you can use your bonus action now to transfer your hex.
Oh, and now that he's dead, I can I'll just move back over here. Right in front of this guy.
You're just like, well, he's dead. Go to the other one. Okay. Adam, you're up.
I will teleport 10 feet away from my position. As per Blink's rules. Using my bonus action to transfer the hex spell to this.
Okay.
That doesn't count as a full spell though, right?
Nope, that is literally just your bonus action to move it.
It's not casting, it's just,
Oh,
yeah.
5, 10,
And I
15,
picked up
25,
my-
30, 35,
Oh, nicely. You went
40. And I'll point blanket magic missile at 3rd level.
Okay.
5.
No, you know what? No, we're gonna use the other dice. These are nice and easy. Max damage.
Are you serious?
serious?
I am
That's
serious.
11 per bolt.
I don't have the big damage
Well,
down
not-
anymore.
Well, with half
But
necrotic,
so
so
that's 30. That's 30 necrotic. So half that to 15 and 25 force damage.
So, the first bolt hits it, second bolt hits it, third bolt hits it, and it just drops. Fourth bolt hits it back in deeper into the snow. Fifth bolt hits it deeper into the snow, and it is dead.
it is a very pummeled head now.
Yes.
Stockpile.
The smoke from the hex just dissipates.
Well, thank you. Puts rapier away.
I step on it and
Pleasure to be of assistance.
go over here. Fernando, you all
And
right?
actually, wait a second.
I didn't take any damage.
I
I'm
do.
perfectly
I
fine.
didn't see anything. Pleasure to be
You're
of.
The funny thing with Blink is since it's not a concentration spell, you can't end it. It just happens for a minute or whatever.
Pretty sure, isn't there a way to end it?
I think most spells, if you so wish, you can just end them whenever. Combat just ended. I'm not thinking.
Like, haha. Oh.
I go over to you.
Sorry.
Cast Cure Wounds.
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah, so I need to end the creepy music.
18 plus 7. 25. Is what you regain.
Oh, yeah. That is really nice.
We haven't even had a single day of break yet.
My dice are mad at me because I was looking at other dice earlier.
They are jealous.
I was looking at other dice, and now...
I'll reclaim those.
Sure.
So, battle 1.
Does Deckle show up now?
No, he does not.
He was the mastermind behind it all.
You see Preston coming out of the shop with fire in his hands, ready. Oh. Well, I'm good to see you. Good to see you. Glad you got my message. You can see, like, he is covered in singe marks. He turns around a little bit to close the door, and you can see several blasts down his back. It looks like he tried to get away, and it just drilled him in the back.
You don't look too good.
You don't feel too good either.
Fernand, can you help Preston?
Yeah.
I don't normally trust divine magic, but I'll take whatever you can give me right now.
Well, you should trust it every time. Faluha always will help you.
Good to know.
Venom in the background is just like...
15 to help.
15? Okay. It gives him a little bit of health. He looks a lot better. Cloak still just singed really bad.
I'm going to morph my sword into a knife and start taking these things apart.
Okay.
And thinking back to all of my years of study and practice and expertise to see if there's any mention of these kinds of things on any of my books. Because there is no way these things of this earth. It has to be some kind of eldritch something.
First roll in an Arcana check as you start taking it apart.
That is a 10.
10. You start cutting into it, and there's not like a lot of structure to this thing. You guys, especially with the Zorn, you guys pummeled the living daylights out of this. You can see very thick bones, but for the most part, like it's very tough, thin skin just pulled tight over this skull. You can see as you go into it that there is like a small, like almost body starting to develop at the bottom of the skull.
Can I skin one of them?
Make an Arcana check.
Make an Arcana check.
These are not natural.
Okay.
And then make a
Oh my gosh.
history check.
Something I'm not skilled at, but something I
Not
have.
bad.
14?
For.
14.
14.
14. Okay. You have never heard of these things. Like you've read a lot of books in your years at the guild hall, and they have a lot of books about anything and everything under the sun, except for plants, oozes, undead, and the such.
I wasn't asking if I could like
Anything under
physically
the
skin
sun,
them if I
except
knew
for
if I
things
could
that
skin
live
them.
under
I
the
was
sun
asking if I could
and
just
things
like
underground.
start skinning
Yes.
them and see if it would work.
Yes. You start to pull off the skin, and it's a tough hide. You're able to get most of it off. You did damage quite a bit, and his missiles damaged quite a bit. But for the most part,
damaged quite a bit.
you're able to skin it pretty well. Yeah. You definitely know these are not of this world. They are definitely not of this world, but you have no idea.
Peace, do you mind helping me drag this thing over to by the other one?
Just pick it up.
They're a good, like, 2.5 feet wide.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
cut
I
up.
know.
I'm gonna cut open the second one, and see if there's any difference.
The one that's already cut open?
Did he
One
successfully
that's decapitated.
get a hide?
No, I decapitated it and then
Oh,
You
so
cut
it's
it
already
open
cut open.
the skull.
I cut it in half. Basically.
I'm gonna start examining and see what differences there
There
are.
is a lot of similarities, but you can see that it doesn't have that small like pod at the bottom.
Mhm.
It has that spinal cord actually going into it.
Or did.
Well, it did. Well, the spinal cord is still
How
going
big?
into the
How
head.
big was the little body?
The little body is about that tall.
I'll cut it open. Let's see what's in this thing.
You cut it open. This one you can make a nature check.
Something I'm not good at. But it is intelligence, so that is a natural 20.
Natural 20. Okay.
Really?
Yes. You go into this thing. It is humanoid. Okay. You've never seen one, but you've read about them. It is reminiscent of like a gith. The skin, the texture, but this creature is definitely not a gith. Like, there's a few gith here on Kal'Jaru, but they're mostly from the space plane. But this skin, you open it up, and it's semi-humanoid on the inside. It has a lot of the same bone structures, but the bones are very cartilaginous at the moment, almost like a baby developing its bones. Like, it's very young in its development. It is very disturbing.
What in Dana's name? Boo. Thank you. Peace. Let's burn them. Actually, do I have any fire spells? I think. Can I use green flame blade to set it afire?
Yeah.
I think these skulls would make a cool helmet.
If it survives the blaze.
You start it on fire. It doesn't like catch fire, but you can. After a little while, it starts to heat up and burn a little bit.
I just have to keep smacking it. No,
Yes,
it works.
it keeps smacking it, and it eventually catches fire. After a while, that coal does come up to you guys from the
Just sitting around a little bonfire.
from like the northeast direction.
I'm off in the back praying for all those lives that lost.
Yes, you see a lot of people coming out and like wrapping up the bodies and remains of the bodies in the snow. But Dad Cole comes up to you, and he has hack slashes everywhere.
You get bit.
Yes,
Yeah, that really hurt. Yeah, the one that bit you didn't seem to do the same thing it did to me.
Oh my gosh. I got bit and it grew the most gorgeous arms. And then it started hitting me with my axe. And that hurts. I sympathize with the people I have killed. That hurts.
Yeah.
What do you say to
His arm.
the most beautiful arms?
I know, they grew pretty beautiful arms.
Right. I think it's time for a nap. But, how many did you find?
2.
2. We found 2 as well. One was about,
We found
half
two
mile to the north of the guild
Two,
hall. Another one was a couple miles to the east. We found it just outside of the city limits.
Well, at least that one was outside.
Yes, that one did not have as much destruction. Few farmers, but they were out in the snow playing with their families when it just appeared.
Do we have any idea where these things came from?
Well, no.
But we knew where they were.
Everybody make intelligence checks.
Ooh!
That's not what I'm good at.
Of course.
Just straight intelligence?
Just straight intelligence.
Modded 20.
9,
That
16.
worked out very well.
16,
7.
7. You guys all think for a minute. What comes to your mind is you remember feeling a tear. You think back about it, and it almost seems like there was a ripped open. You recognize the energy that came from it because you are bound to the space plane. They probably came through those rifts when those statues were broken. But you remember that only 4 of them had that tearing feeling. This third one did not.
There's, they're cool. You remember all that weird waves that kept happening every time we broke a statue?
Yes, that sucked.
Well, it has a similar feeling. Well, the only thing I can compare to is when I was soul sworn, and I was bound to the space dimension. It was like that same connection, except for it was being torn apart multiple times. 4 to be exact.
4. Those 5 statues.
Where did they open the 5th statue?
The same place with all the others.
Did you happen to go into that same room?
I didn't go into that room, but they came running out.
Yeah, okay. Strange. I wonder what happened to that one.
Don't know. But what I do know is I really need a drink. And a dang good nap. I'm gonna kick that bungo out of my bed.
Let's go.
You guys
Off to sleep.
all make your way back. It is literally like 10 in the morning right now.
We are not paid
But-
enough.
3 creatures that are out of the
We
ordinary.
are paid really well.
Elf and
How do you
half-elf
know?
following.
But you guys make your way back to the guild hall. You can see several of the healers from the little healer's hut come running into the guild hall. You go in there and there's a lot of guards and special ops teams that are just bloodied. You recognize several similar sized gashes from. They look just like Dakol's gashes in his body, but in a lot smaller people.
I'd say we did pretty well.
Well, seeing how I healed everyone afterwards,
Yes. The healers get to work in helping as many people as they can. But it looked like it was quite the massacre with such surprise on their side. But you guys take a short rest to, what are you going to say?
Well, I'm very curious about the people that were in the room with
The fifth one?
The fifth one. So I'm going to actually start asking around about it.
You ask around, they're very hush-hush about it, but you find the people that were in the room, and they broke the statue, they felt the wave, but it seemed weaker than the other ones. And you describe the tearing feeling, and they don't seem to recognize it with that one. Like, they can kind of relate with the other one, the other tearing feelings with the other four, but that one, it just didn't feel the same. Almost like it was weaker. Didn't quite have the same tearing effect into the space dimension.
Wonder if his bond was weakening. I mutter as I wander off to find something.
They serve plenty of ale. But you guys...
We're looking for more like a hot mug of...
Oh, and they have plenty of hot cocoa as well.
Yes.
Sugar.
Sugar, yes.
Hot mug of sugar, just what I needed.
But you guys take a short rest, and that is where we will pick up at about 11 o'clock, noonish, on the 29th. That went really well. Well done. Thank you guys for joining us for this event that took place. Join us next week. Who knows if it'll be this one or the other one. We'll find out
I believe
eventually.
it's the other one.
Okay. Sounds good. But join us next week. We love you. Have a great night.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for joining us.